you hear it singing? We are this voice together. We are this voice together. We make this choice together. We make this choice together. Om Shanti. We're singing Om Shanti.
So that was Kristen Hoffman, and thanks to Jana from the DC Center, we had that lovely heart-opening song. So welcome all you friends in the circle of love. We're gonna have a double celebration today, the anniversary of 15 years at the Hollywood Library. 15 years of great memories in Hollywood, and a special birthday, 2 for 1, the birthday of our twins, Sandy and Etta. At the beginning of our program, though, we feel it's only appropriate to ask Ganga to come forward and with your open heart, to please send vibrations of peace to the USA, to our country that is experiencing an unprecedented situation. So please, Ganga, will you give us a special meditation, and then we'll come back to Ramesh and Claude. You're looking at a picture of Ramesh, the father of service in Hollywood. He's coming to us from Canada. And I'm not sure if Claude is on. Claude is the father of service at the Hollywood Library. But let's have now a meditation for the peace for our country. There'll be a lot of peace vigils tonight and tomorrow. So can we spotlight Ganga? Can you take her mic? Take her off mic. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Sitting relaxed. Take a few deep breaths and settle in comfortably as we dedicate this time for remembering and for bringing peace and love and light to our country and to our world. So I leave aside all other thoughts at this time, and I focus just on the present. And in the awareness of myself as a being of light, as a being of love, as a being of peace, a being of truth, a being of happiness. Let me take my mind upwards and connect to the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, who is the ocean of love, the ocean of peace, the ocean of mercy. And in this connection, I am filled with His divine qualities. And I become a conduit, sending powerful healing vibrations to my world family. It is indeed a crucial time in our world now, where so many are experiencing pain and sorrow and anger and loss and illness. And at this time also, our nation too is facing a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of confusion and uncertainty. We, as God's instruments and God's helpers, with the power of our inner strength and faith in the awareness that everything that happens, in everything that happens, there's something good. Let us send out pure wish for all to be united in their strength of goodness. And more than that, let there be united for peace and goodwill and for harmony to prevail. Let us send out this pure wish that we'll have harmony among all the people, and for us to be healed of the resentments or prejudices or any other limited vision that divide us for all to have courage as one nation under God. We send out peaceful thoughts far and wide, like a canopy of protection, spreading far and wide, and spreading over our country, enabling us to see good in each other, to recognize that in our diversity, there can be unity, that our leaders with integrity and courage will be guided to respect the laws laid down by our founding fathers and help to bring unity and peace to our country. Let there be peace and only peace everywhere. Om Shanti.
Many thanks, Ganga. That was just beautiful. Anything said after that is almost anticlimactic. So coming back to the Hollywood service, we'd like to spotlight Brother Ramesh, coming to us from Canada at this point, because it was he that served as a gardener in planting effective seeds for the successful Hollywood service. He's not a newcomer to planting seeds. I understand he helped plant the seeds of service in Miami, the Barbados, Canada, and many places in India. Ramesh, very, very many thanks from many people who took benefit from the fruit of the seeds that you planted many years ago, tirelessly. You had the vision that Hollywood was going to thrive, and we wanted you to be part of this special celebration. So thank you very much for your efforts and for joining us. Thank you. In describing the Hollywood Library, I see Claude is not on the Zoom right now. We could call it a village of support. Although Sheila held down the night classes, can we spotlight Sheila? Most of you know who Sheila is. For 15 years as a volunteer, not to miss hardly a single night, only when she traveled to India did Sheila miss. 15 years of volunteer service. Now that's remarkable. Hi, Sheila. And of course, Etta held down the day. I don't think Sheila's partner for many years, Gita, is on the Zoom now, but Sheila is now, now the library is not open, but for many years, Gita was her partner there. And the names from the Hollywood people who supported us is a whole long list, and for fear of leaving anyone out, just say that it took a village to keep the Hollywood Library interesting and uplifting. And I have a special birthday salute for Etta from the Hollywood Library. So Angel wanted to be part of this celebration. Angel is the head of the Hollywood Library. We're here at the Hollywood Library, and we have special birthday greetings as a surprise for you, Etta. Take it away. Go ahead.
Hi, Etta. It's Angel from the library. Miss you guys so much. I want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. Roz did say it was a milestone, so I hope you celebrated in style. And happy birthday, and as always, namaste. May the peace and the joy inside of you connect with the peace and the joy inside of me and everybody who you have touched. Have a wonderful birthday, Etta.
Etta, we've collected videos from many of your fan club, and today we'll just show you a few of them. Maybe we could spotlight Etta now. We'll show you just a few of them, but during your birthday on Tuesday, we know you love surprises, so one by one, these videos of your friends will appear. And they will not only appear on your Facebook page, but on the Hollywood Facebook page, and will spread the word of the wonderful service that you've done over these 15 years. You're here for a double celebration, the anniversary of Hollywood service, but also the anniversary of your birth. But before moving into the birthday part, I'd like to say that you and the other volunteers, many of whom are on this program, gave your time, your hands, but most of all, you gave your heart. When I think of you, Etta, 3 letters come to mind: W-I-T, whatever it takes. If it took staying up till 2 o'clock, that's what it took. If it took leaving your walk the other night and coming back to your apartment to make a last-minute flyer, that's what it took. So not only are you teaching meditation, but you're demonstrating being an unlimited server to elevate the world and make a difference in the world. So hats off to you. I congratulate you. And maybe we start out the birthday celebration now by you're telling the story, because some people on the Zoom, just a brief capsule of the twin story, the feel-good story.
Okay.
And then we'll follow it with several of your fan club. Ganga wrote a poem for you. Veronica picked some flowers for you. Ella Hay is on, and she's gonna speak, and maybe some other surprises. And of course, you'll have the last word.
Thank you. I will be glad to tell the story of, and most people kind of know it, but when we were first born, my sister Sandy and I, we didn't know we were twins. We were both adopted, and adoptees do not get a birth certificate at that time. And you got a gold standard thing, so I could travel with my husband. We traveled to Canada, we traveled to Europe. So at that time, a birth certificate wasn't needed because I showed the adoption record. Well, in about 7 or 8 years ago, they opened the adoption records from Illinois. We were both born in Chicago. And not knowing that we each had a twin, we were born in Chicago. My sister lived about 15 minutes away from me. She and her husband at the time owned a store. So when my 3 little ones were small, to get them out of the house, no matter what the weather, we bundled up and we went to a place called Lincoln Village, and we would shop, and we would go into my sister's store, of course not knowing that it's my sister. And they had games, and they had cards, and they had all kinds of things, but we did not know each other. So as I say, around 7 or 8 years ago, they opened up the adoption records. I got a letter, as well as my sister, Sandy Eichen, and she got the same letter, and it said, would you like to see your original birth certificate? And of course, we both said yes at the time, and it was sent to me, and it was sent to Sandy the same day. And when I opened it, Larry was here at the time, of course, and I said, this is from Illinois, adoption records. I opened it up and I was shocked. It said, Larry, I'm a twin. Do you believe it? I'm a twin. And he said, well, you know, Karen did tell me 2 years before that I had a twin. She did when she was doing healing. But anyway, it still was shocking. And so they asked if we'd like to meet, would like to write. So we wrote a letter, she did, and I did from where I lived, and she wrote a letter from where she lives, still in Chicago, wrote a letter about what we've done for the last 45 or 50 years of our life and what we were doing. And so she got my letter, I got hers, and patiently awaiting with a phone number, a telephone call. Well, finally that night, a phone call came to me. Larry answered because I was way too nervous. And she said, hi, this is Etta's sister, Sandy. And that's how we found out we were twins. And we were so thrilled to know that we had someone that we were twins. She was adopted into a Jewish family. I was also. And it was a miracle. It was a miracle, and it still is a miracle to me, even though sometimes I wonder, how can this be? How can I have a twin? And I'm so blessed. I am so blessed, and the whole family is blessed. My daughters in Chicago love their Aunt Sandy. And so even in these difficult times when we can't see each other, we can see each other on Zoom, and it is a wonderful, sparkly. Even NBC did a video about us, and it was a big blasting thing on the front of the Miami Herald. It was just amazing. It was Baba's magic. That's all I can tell you. It was God's magic to understand that we had each other as twins. And there's a wonderful picture, many of you have seen it on probably on Facebook, of two twins holding each other, the firstborn twins. And I'm assuming that's what we did too. But we went our separate ways and had to wait something like 70 years to find each other again. But happy birthday, my dear sister. I love you amazingly and a lot, and I know how you feel and your family too. So thank you all. It is a miracle. Sometimes things come to you as a miracle, and this was. Thank you, Roz.
And now we're
Sure
going to have
was.
Garza with her original poem.
Oh, I
So-
love that. I love her
And
poetry.
followed by Veronica.
Wonderful.
2 samples of your friends' tributes to you.
Dear Etta, I want you to know that you occupy a very special place in my heart. And today, on your special day, I have written a poem in honor of you. So here goes. Like rays of sunlight filtering through soft rain, I hear your gentle voice once again. Soothing and clear, reminding of God's love, which to you is so dear. Your angelic smile shines through your eyes, while of Baba you tell with joy and so wise. By your generosity of spirit and loving kindness, I am deeply inspired and moved to goodness. For the things you face with dignity and grace, with purity of heart and a smile on your face. I love you. Happy, happy birthday. Om Shanti. Yeah, here we are. A milestone, to be sure. And I heard Baba say a few mornings back that we shouldn't remember people's birthdays. But the big excuse here is that you are also reaching another milestone in terms of the library service, in terms of your years with us, and I can't believe it's 19 years, you know, and so then it's okay to wish you congratulations for all of those things. We have permission for that. But of course, if you hadn't had a birthday to begin with, then there would have been no question of the other two, getting congratulations for the other two. So this simple little bouquet that is full of color and elegance and flourishing is what was offered this morning to your father. And so I in turn offer it to you, wishing you hearty congratulations and deep, deep appreciation for whoever it is that, you know, moves the pieces and decides where the pieces should be and what pieces they're interacting with. Then I thank the Lord for putting you in our space. Om Shanti, sweet sister.
And Etta, there's more.
Oh my. Om
Coming to you
Shanti.
live
Thank
from
you,
Miami,
Veronica.
Florida is Ella Hay.
Oh,
So take it away, spotlighting our beloved Ella Hay, who was an integral part of the Hollywood Library, especially Valentine.
hello.
It's been an honor to learn at the library with you two amazing women. And yeah, I learned so much, and I feel I owe Baba by selecting you and putting you there. And so I thought of, no words can say my amount of gratitude and the way I feel about you as a friend. So I looked for poetry, and I wasn't like Ganga, I didn't write it, but I went to Rumi and I found one very apt. It says, are you ready, you two? It says, start a huge, foolish project. Start a huge, foolish project, like Noah, and see who comes. You guys did that in the library when you're not supposed to mention anything spiritual. And look what you did with that. And it reminds me of also in another poem by Hafiz that says, after all this time, the sun doesn't tell the earth, you owe me. After all this time, the sun doesn't tell the earth, you owe me. Look what happens with a love like that. That's what you are, and that's what you've done. I hope we will go back to that beautiful place, and this time, never take it for granted. Every moment is a miracle, and learn again together. And all those people that you've touched, me being one of them, learning. And every time I come, when I go to the center, I go there, any meditation, Baba talks to me exactly what I needed to say, and you seem to be the channel that day. So thank you.
Beautiful, Ella Hay, thank you.
Thank
I don't
you.
know if Lucy is on the line. I didn't see her name. Lucy?
I
Did we
don't think
spotlight
so.
Lucy? Pardon me?
I'm not sure that, because she was going to a funeral
Yes.
today.
Okay, well, that's okay. I'm wondering if Leo, I know he's on the line. Wonderful,
My
Leo,
brother
would you
Leo.
like to say a few words?
Hi,
Here
Leo.
he is.
Thank you. Boy, you're finally Medicare age. It's good to know. Anyway. I don't know what to say. I don't have anything quite prepared, although I am preparing something for your other celebration. I wish your other better half were around, of course. I know you miss him terribly, as I do too. But he is around, right?
He
really
is.
Yes, there really is no such thing as death. Okay. Look, I know what kind of dedication you've been into all this time, because I've been practically all the way through myself with you, both at Hillcrest and at the library. It's an amazing thing. It's just an amazing dedication, and we're all the better for it. That's pretty much all I can say. I love participating. I love your deep devotion to teaching and bringing us along, bringing newcomers along. And it's an amazing gift you have, I have to say.
Thank you, Leo. We always love
Thank
it
you,
when you
Leo.
come and speak. And thank you for jumping in unexpectedly right now.
I'm kind of
the first year that Twin Sandy came to Florida, we had a little celebration in my apartment. It was wall-to-wall people. And the next year we rented the Hillcrest Country Club. And there's a 4-minute video of that celebration, and some of you might have been there. And we'd like to share that, and we especially love the song called Blessings Upon Blessings. And so that song is dedicated to our twins, Blessings Upon Blessings.
May I always walk the path of love, radiate my beauty below, inside, above. I will open up my heart each day in you, to the love of family, love of life, and love of you. This is a beginning, not an end. Our blessings upon blessings, my friend. Our blessings upon blessings, my friend. May I always live a life in peace, that every precious moment sees our unity increase. May every word I speak be strong and true. I will always see the face of God in the face of you. This is a beginning, not an end. Our blessings upon blessings, my friend. Our blessings upon blessings, my friend. And I am committed to service. I can change the world through my 2 hands, an open heart to understand. May I always shine my inner light, the colors of the rainbow rising up to brilliant white. No matter where my choices lead me to. There will always be a place inside my heart for you. This is a beginning, not an end. Ah, blessings upon blessings, my friend. And like the stars that warm the darkest night, we will always fill the world with our love, our life, our light. This is a beginning, not an end. Ah, blessings upon blessings, blessings upon blessings, blessings upon blessings, my friend.
Om Shanti.
Oh, so beautiful. Oh my, I love that. Tears.
You know, Etta, when we look at these videos, it brings back so many memories that are so precious.
That are so precious. Yes.
Work very hard, and you know, you've heard me say you can't be a prophet in your own land. And I know your grandson is on the video, and your daughters and your sister, and maybe some other people that I don't even realize are on. And you have touched so many lives. Walking the talk, I think, is your greatest forte. I don't think you've shined any more brightly than you have this past year. Walking the talk of love and light. And so, giving you the last word, I know we could stay here forever looking at old memories, sharing kudos to you. I don't know if your daughters want to say anything, or just let you close out this beautiful surprise. I hope you feel like you've been wrapped in a blanket of love.
I
That was
am.
our intention. And Sandy
For sure.
too. And Sandy
And
too.
Sandy too. Yes, for sure. I'm going to go back on here and thank everyone. Look at Lorenz. Do you believe that that's him from Germany? He lost so much weight we can't recognize him. And Janice and Debbie and Jonathan and Ella. You know, I can't say thank you enough. I know Vani and Roz, but I know Roz for such a long time. And I know she gets excited when she's doing something, and you did this so beautifully. My heart is so open to everyone. And I've already read our lesson for tomorrow. And in the lesson, because I know I myself have had many difficulties over the past year, 2019 for sure, and 2020, and so have so many. But God said today, consider those difficulties great luck, because with the luck, you strengthen your faith, you strengthen your faith in God. My faith has always been strong. My belief in God has always been powerful. I feel powerful because I connect with Him, and I keep my life quite dedicated to service. I know Daddy Janky said that her life was for service. Well, I feel that that's my life. That's my job right now. And if I can help one person, then that makes it wonderful. So I thank every one of you. I just can't tell you how much this means to me to see all your beautiful faces and to know, Vani and Roz, you were amazing. You did an amazing job with this. And if everybody would just calm themselves. I woke up this morning, and because of the time change, everything was haywire. My iPad, my computer, everything was haywire. And I said, well, that's okay. I'll fix it, which I did. And I said, I started to sing the song, It's the Most Unusual Day, or the other song that comes from Oklahoma. And it's going to be a beautiful day, and I'm very positive today. Today, my positivity reigns true because I am positive what we want in our lives now is going to happen. Good is only the thing that's going to come now. I'm so positive about that, and I am waiting to do my class, the class on Tuesday morning, and we're going to meditate the vote. We're just going to meditate for the vote, although so many have voted already. But let's just sit in a place of positivity and know that any challenges that have been brought to you were there to teach you a stronger faith in the Supreme Father, in God. And I hope that's what the lesson will be from me, from my heart, to all of you. And I'm going to take a minute. Indulge me for a minute, because you've not seen her. That's my great-granddaughter. And I just wanted you to see her for a minute, because that's been one of my blessings for this year. And for daughter Debbie, she's the grandma and I'm the great-grandma. God, thank you.
Etta, although I thought
Yes.
you'd have the last word, there may be one or two fans that would like to speak. I don't know if Jana is on at this moment. She was the first one earlier, and maybe Veronica.
She knows I
Is there
love
anyone
her.
else? Is there anyone else that would like to say a few
I
words?
am on. Happy birthday
Hi.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Etta. You are such an inspiration. Where do we start? So many times, as you know, myself and Sister Gita and Antonia will see you on Facebook Live or Roz, and we'll chime in and share. And I'll always do, if you notice, hashtag senior citizens on the move, or, you know, supporting our seniors and our stuff like that, 'cause it's so important. But on this special day, a day in which we felt the energy of God's power and light, and it's a day that you're celebrating a part that means so much to so many, I picked a blessing for you.
Ooh, a picture of happy. That's like happy.
This is not happy. This is a teddy bear.
Oh, it's a teddy bear. It's hard to tell.
And here's
Is
your
it?
blessing. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on.
Jenna, you've been such an inspiration for me, and you know that, and you've helped me along the way. So you're very dear to Roz and I. We thank you, and we send
not
you
at
much
all.
love. You're the most busy yogi ever. Thank you.
That's Baba's blessings. Totally Baba's blessings on that one. Let me see if I can get this virtual background off so I don't look weird.
There you are.
Okay, so here's your blessing from Baba. You are, as the Father is, an open treasure store. Therefore, you continue to generously give a drop to all souls. Your treasure store is unending. So we're going to put this in the mail tomorrow. We should be getting it in a few days.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Much love to you, and always for your help. Oh,
Jana, did Gita want to take us out with the dance? Is she standing by?
She was around here and she's disappeared. If she comes back
Oh,
with clothes, I'll get her.
okay. I don't know
You know,
if Veronica is on, or anyone else that wanted to say
Yes.
a few. Yeah, there she is.
Yes.
Hi.
You know, I got an email from Roz, not to me personally,
but in which she said, you don't have to wear white. And look at Ross, she's in white. And so I thought that in honor of the occasion, I would add a little bit of color. I don't know.
That's what I did.
Do you recognize this, Etta?
Yes, I do. The
Because
peach star, yes.
You gave it to me. It's my one
I
piece
know.
of colored clothing, yeah? And so to both you and Sandy, is it Sandetta? Multi congratulations on your birthday and for having found each other. It's just such a splendid, magical story, becoming of both of you.
Thank you.
And you know, I was so touched by what Ella Hay had quoted. I don't remember if it was Rumi or someone else, but that idea that the sun doesn't tell the earth that you owe me. And so when I think of Hollywood, you know, the rest of the world knows Hollywood, California, but in terms of the BK Worldwide family, you guys have made Hollywood, FLA, very famous. They all know this one. And so you were quoting what's from tomorrow's lesson, but I wanted to quote what was from today's, keeping in mind this thing that the sun doesn't tell the earth you owe me. And so, and this is for you and Roz both. And I have to say that I aspire to be more like you two. So what was said this morning was that, you know, to be happy to see everyone, but don't keep yourself at the back. Be with them and continue to move along, even while seeing others. So move forward yourself. And it's called uplifting others. And the speciality, and this is you and Roz, of being one who uplifts others is always to remain free from any selfish motives. In every situation, in every task, and in every cooperative gathering, the more selflessness there is, the more you will be able to uplift others, and you will experience yourself to be constantly full, and you will always have the stage of being an embodiment of attainments. And so karma, as we understand it, then I think that you and Roz, if you ever had any debts anywhere in any of your lifetimes, you have paid them absolutely, totally in full with lots left over, you know, to create something in the future. And so your generosity, your selflessness, totally melts my heart. I mean, as I say, I'm so proud of you and of you being part of the team in South Florida, but that I aspire to be more like you two. Love you both.
Oh my.
And happy birthday to Sandy as well.
Thank you so much, Om Shanti, our mentor, our teacher in Miami. And her words are wisdom. I have them all over in little sayings all over the house. That means so much to me, and thank you always for inspiring us to be better than we think we can. Om Shanti.
Well, we aimed for an hour, and we have just a skosh of time. If there's anyone who'd like to say anything, that's a hard act to follow.
No, it's me, Vani.
It's Vani. Yes, it's Vani. Hi. You are so sweet to have put this all together.
Etta.
Om Shanti, dear.
Happy birthday. You know what? Few years ago, when we met at Ganga's for the meditation,
yes,
you shared something that stayed with me till today. I want to share with all of you. You said, while driving, if you encounter any red light, instead of thinking waste or unnecessary, you tell yourself this is the time to go to Parandam. And till today, I remember you as and when see that red light. Keep inspiring, keep making the difference. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for helping Roz put this all
Thank you
together.
for your help, Vonnie. But daughter Janice, who's also known as Fire Tablet, would like to speak. The last word. Can you spotlight Fire Tablet? We can't hear you. There she is. Take her off mute, please.
Hello. Can you hear me now? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
What I realized while I was watching everyone was I'm the one on here that has known my mom the longest. Isn't that cool? So, what I share with everyone, first of all, happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday, Aunt Sandy. We still have a lot of time before your real birthday, so we're going to have a lot of fun. And I think that everyone on here loves and adores you just as much as Debbie and I do. And that's such a blessing for you. So, and it's a blessing for us to see and know and feel that. And it's just wonderful. So just wanted to say that.
Thank you, honey.
Glad to be here. I'm sorry all the kids aren't here, but Jonathan's representing everyone.
Yes.
And I'm really proud of you. Very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you, honey. I'm proud of both you and your sister. You're amazing girls. You're different and you're wonderful and you're kind and sweet. And I thank you for everything. You've made my birthday a whole week celebration. So I thank you. I love you lots. You know that. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Yes, is there anyone else that's indicating they want to say something? We don't want to exclude anyone who has some burning words to say. We had about 30 people on this Zoom. Anyone else would like to say something? We've got Enid.
Jonathan, say something too.
This is Sheila.
Jonathan. Oh, Sheila, hi, dear.
Hi. I don't have any burning words, but I have loving words.
I love that.
I wish you a happy and a healthy birthday. And Baba must keep blessing you always.
Oh,
you
I
are very
hope so.
kind and wonderful. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, dear Sheila. We have shared over these 15 years.
It looks like Jonathan's grandson raised his hand to speak. Is that correct?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is this thing on? Well, I'll just jump in quick and say happy birthday to Etta and sister Sandy, Nana too. I love you both very much. And like everyone keeps saying, you uplift everyone and that comes back tenfold. So I wish you health, wealth, and happiness for today and every day, both of you. And thank you, Roz, and everyone else who joined.
Thank you. That's my baby grandson, who is 6'2" years old.
Enid, would you like to?
Wait.
Debbie?
Yeah, go.
I'll just add a little something. I just wanted to echo what Janice said, my sister, and she was talking about how beautiful it is that all of these people are here, and I can really feel all the vibrations and all the love. It's been such an honor to have you as our mother all these years, but it's a privilege to share you with all of these people and to feel all the love. It just fills my soul and my heart with happiness and joy, and wishing you all peace and happiness and birthday wishes to Aunt Sandy. We love you, and to you, Mom.
Thank you.
Do we want to conclude? Enid, would you like to say something?
I would very much like to say something.
Would like to hear.
Etta, I wish you a healthy, happy birthday and healthy happiness always. Om Shanti, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You're so dark there. Can't see you. Let me see your face up higher. Enid?
It's okay. You know what she looks like.
Wait,
I do know.
Now,
sometimes I think I have difficulty. That's why, you know, with my, I'm a little bit technically challenged, but here I am.
Okay, that's
okay,
better.
there she is.
Okay.
But you see me all the time, Etta, so I thought maybe it would be better if I just left my picture be silent. Anyhow, my friend,
I
it
think
was very, very lovely. Very, very
Mary,
lovely.
did you want to say something? I see you spotlighted.
Yes, Etta, I'm thinking of what Baba often says is that our faces should do service. And when I look at you, you radiate love and sweetness. And as beautifully as you always speak, I think that you don't even have to do anything. You just have to walk around and see people and they feel connected to Baba. And I can feel it just sitting here for this past hour, as if just I've come to another stage just by watching you and being with you tonight. And just blessings upon blessings to you forever. And you are just a beautiful being, Etta. And I'm happy to be here.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. And Meredith is an amazing person. She, when I lost my husband, she lost her husband a few months afterwards. And she has come around and been able to, through meditation, through kindness, and through love for God, and been a meditator for many, many more years than I have. Me, it's around 20 years. But Meredith, I thank you. You are a very sweet, kind soul. Thank you so much for loving me, and I love you too. You know that. And Ganga for meditation, and just everybody. Elahe, I will remember that quote from Hafiz, and I am so touched. I can't even tell you all how thrilled I am to be able to be with you. And as I said, I have always, since I was a little girl, because my father was my Lakik, which means my earthly father, was very religious and spiritual. And he taught us that God was good. And we have always had that in our family. And I remember those times when I was searching as a child. I didn't know what I was searching for, but I guess I found her in my sister, my twin sister. So I love you, Sandy. And I'm so happy that you are all here with me to celebrate. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Etta.
Om Shanti. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I think we should do this more often. I loved it.
Yes, me too.